Okay, first, Frankie's playing with his props.
You know what I'm saying? Playing with his props. Fucking.
Nah, yes, Rhyme Book Club, you know what it is, UK, jump off, all that rubbish, like EURGH, but you don't pronounce the G. I will make very fucking clear, this guy gets it right, so he gets respect. Like, I'm getting a bit bored of people getting my name wrong, but yeah, that's it, I'm here in New York City.
New York City, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Frankie Wapps, Yonkers, you already know what it is. YouTube the name and enjoy it, and then go fuck yourself.
Alright, so we'll start with you first question. So it's your last night in New York. What do you think of the city so far? I heard you were telling me in the parking lot about how you like the skyline when you were coming on the flight.
Yeah, nah, it's mad. I fucking absolutely love it out here. Like, I don't know, the whole vibe. Like, you know, hip hop is here. Even though I've only rapped with like one person since I've been here briefly, but like just walking around the streets and just like I said, the skylines and the environment. Like you feel like the hip hop everywhere you go. I absolutely love it. Like, checked out most of Staten Island and did all the tourist shit. But like obviously, when you go to the shops and stuff. And just the whole atmosphere, you know what it is, you know what I mean? If you're in New York, you understand what I'm saying, like, it's good.
What parts of New York have you been in so far?
Well, spent most of my time in Manhattan, checked out Staten yesterday, and obviously, what, we're in the Bronx now?
Yes, sir.
I don't even know. Yeah, we're in the Bronx now. Saw a little bit of one corner of Brooklyn yesterday. I've seen most of it, I think, apart from Queens. And yeah, I don't know, I like all of it, man. Like I said, just the general vibe and the energy of New York is like, I'm not gonna lie, like England doesn't compare, apart from like places like kind of Piccadilly in London and shit. Like, you just like the kind of this whole feel of New York City as a whole is one of a kind. Like, went on the David Letterman show as well, so he's bigging up New York and shit, and that made me realise, like, yeah, definitely.
That shit is fucking fun.
So, have you been in New York long enough to like get an idea of what the battle scene around here is? I mean, aside from what you had before during the playoffs?
Nah, I have. I'm not gonna bullshit. Like, I've got absolutely no idea.
You have been around, yeah.
Nah, I mean, I went to Fat Beats today and picked up a few flyers, but they were all hoping maybe I could go to some kind of night, but they're all like next week and shit. So now I haven't really got, apart from what I've been told and seen on the net, I haven't got that much more knowledge really, to be honest.
All right. Well, how about the UK scene? Like, you're from, you said...
From Norwich, yeah. It's like about an hour and a half outside of London. Like, the UK scene is a bit whack. Like, and it's good to be able to say that on camera that people are going to see it. Because I'm going to make this clear, I don't represent the UK battle scene because most people in it are whack. And most people, this is how most people feel. Like, there's no point in denying it. Like, most people in the UK rap scene are fucking horrible, like, because now the kind of, you know, the vibe of the kind of idea in New York that everyone's a rapper and everyone's hustling a CD on the corner, and that's that's contagious. Like, it's hit the UK now, and like now everyone is a rapper in England as well, and anywhere you go, someone wants to spit you their little, their little half-assed 16 bars, and it's just like, it's all because the grime scene. I don't know if like, you know what it is. It's kind of like it's like more upbeat kind of mix of hip hop and garage and stuff. Like, that's blown up big style, and that's kind of enabled other people to rap as well. And I don't know now, because so many people rap, kind of, it's hard to distinguish between the people who've got skills and the people who are trash. Yeah. So, like, yeah, I haven't got that much faith in the UK at the moment whatsoever. Like, there's a few people, like, obviously, you know, there's specific people that I rate and I respect and everything, but there's not that many, because I don't think that many people deserve it, to be quite honest. And on top of that, a hell of a lot of people are getting undeserved props. Like, you know, I'm talking like the kind of people who are on like 250,000 MySpace views, and people, you know, people are really feeling their music, and I'm checking them out, and I'm just like, you're shit. Like, I know I'm only 18, so I haven't got like some veteran view of it, but I think I know enough about hip hop and lyricism to see it, and most of these UK guys are crap, and there's about 10% of them the ones I respect, I really respect, and that's, you know, I just want to, like, someone's heard, like, I want to try and push that percentage up, like, with all the people I'm involved in. I only want to be involved with people in the UK who can spit and cypher, freestyle, make tracks, battle, you know what I mean? But it's very few and far between at the moment, to be honest.
Alright. So, in the US, like, have you been listening to the radio at all? Are you familiar with the stuff on the radio right now? And if you are, like...
Well, I mean, for like the last 5 days straight I've been bumping Hot 97 and enjoying the fact I'm actually able to listen to it, but pretty much all I've heard is car insurance adverts and fucking loan promotions and stuff. I haven't heard all that much hip hop on it, and when I have, it's kind of been that more R&B stuff. And if you know what I mean, I'm not in my hotel room with some like, so I don't really want to be getting horny on my own, man. You understand what I'm saying? I haven't. Like, is that recorded?
Like, he's not into the R. Kelly step dance.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's a lot bigger over here than it is in the UK, but for me, like, I was kind of hoping to hear some really like raw shit, but I haven't heard all that much so far, really, which is a bit disappointing. But the only thing is, I suppose, the only times I've been able to listen to it is like about 9 till 10 and maybe a bit in the evening, so throughout the day I'm sure it's a lot better. But from the morning shows and stuff, I've just heard a shitload of adverts and then just switch channels.
You get a lot of R&B.
You know what I mean? Like, I haven't found that real like hardcore stuff just yet. But I said I haven't really been able to have time to look about. So.
Well, Frankie, you've obviously been in the U.S. longer. What do you think of the stuff that's on the What do you think of the stuff that's been on the radio?
I mean, that's what it is, man. People are making their money. They're making their money off their tracks. I mean, you know, there's nothing too amazing that's out. There's some pretty good shit. There's potential. There's always potential in the industry, no matter what they're pushing. But you know what I'm saying? Like the South, they're doing their thing right now. Hopefully, New York gets on his tip right now. You know, gets back on his feet. Trying to put Yonkers back on the map right now, so we gonna do that. And you know, the radio was alright. You know, not nothing too crazy with the radio. Some of the shit is real redundant and repetitive, but that's, you know what I'm saying. That's how they make their money. So hopefully I get that single coming out soon. Maybe push a little something on the radio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not what I've heard isn't bad, but it's not good. You know what I'm saying? That's the long and short of what I'm saying. Like it hasn't struck me as much as I thought. You know what I'm saying? I thought I could come here and stick it on, and I'd hear something that was just pounding and would get me, you know, in that mood. And you can't help rapping over it, even though it's not an intro. That's when you know it's a big tune. But I don't know. It just hasn't come yet, which is it's kind of a shame, but you know, you deal with it.
I mean, I am feeling that SP track, Blow Your Mind with Swiss. I am feeling that shit. That I was happy to hear. I haven't heard, but otherwise, like, I'm not feeling, I mean, Lil Wayne, you know, he get his, but I'm not feeling like the craziness or you know, the hype over all that. It's what, you know what I'm saying, it's not that bad. It's just, me hear some new shit. Me hear some people hungry for their tracks. Instead of dudes who are already eating, and now they're just putting out music just to keep their fucking money flowing.
Yeah, completely. And you can hear it. You hear it. You know, if you listen to actually what the lyrics are saying, and
you can tell they ain't trying that hard, man. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Either they got somebody ghostwriting for them, that's their man, or fucking they're just like, all right, Lol, let me just put a couple of funny jokes together, and that's my track.
Yeah, which is why
pay 50G for the beat, and bing, you got a banger now.
And you got
450 for the hook.
You got
now you straight.
Like preteen girls guaranteed to buy it, and that's the money. But that's what I'm saying, which is why most hip hop I listen to is up till 1998 maximum usually, to be honest. Maybe 1999, but most stuff past that, obviously that's generalisation. But most shit past 1999, maybe the millennium, I just can't even bear to listen to.
Once the game shifted, they got a little queeze.
You know what I'm saying? All I want to hear is just, like I said, it's just raw. Oh my god, I can't stress it enough. All I want to hear is just raw beats, like, you know, just fucking about on an MPC with some fucking drum samples and shit, you know, and just MCs just spitting, you know, it's just that shit just doesn't exist anymore, and that's why I want to try and write bars. I'm trying to bring it back, kind of.